When two planets want to produce a result, but they cannot reach each other directly, do not call the matter denied. This is where Tajika becomes subtle. Because in Varshaphala, life does not always move in straight lines. Sometimes the year does not say, you will get this directly. Sometimes the year says, you will get this through someone, through a person, through a message, through a referral, through a broker, through a recruiter, through a teacher, through a family member, through a platform, through an introduction. That is the fifth Tajika Yoga, Nakta Yoga. And once you understand Nakta Yoga, you stop reading annual charts in a simplistic way. You stop saying, there is no direct connection, therefore nothing will happen. No. In real life, most important events do not happen directly. A job may not come because you applied online. It may come because an old colleague forwarded your profile. A marriage may not happen because two people randomly meet. It may happen because a family member, friend, elder, or counselor creates the bridge. A property deal may not close because buyer and seller talk directly. It may close because the broker, banker, legal advisor, or registration agent carries the matter. This is Nakta Yoga, the yoga of the connector. Technically, Nakta Yoga forms when the two principal planets, the Lagnesha and the Karyesha, do not directly aspect each other, but a faster third planet aspects both within Deep Tamsa and transfers light between them. The Lagnesha represents the person. The Karyesha represents the matter, career, marriage, property, health, children, money, education, travel, litigation, business, or spiritual growth. If these two cannot reach each other directly, but a faster planet connects both, the chart says the result does not come directly, it comes through mediation. So Nakta Yoga is not denial, it is indirect success. It says, find the bridge. That bridge may be a person, document, message, website, consultant, software platform, official, sibling, assistant, broker, advisor, or institution. This is why Nakta is one of the most practical yogas in Varshaphala. It tells you how the year works, not just what happens, but through whom, through which channel, through what system, through what kind of person. Now, the connecting planet becomes extremely important. If Mercury is the Nakta planet, the result comes through communication, documents, email, writing, speech, negotiation, paperwork, students, agents, media, trade, data, software, or commercial exchange. In career, this may be a resume, LinkedIn message, recruiter call, technical interview, certification, or email chain. In business, it may be quotation, invoice, proposal, contract, brochure, website, or sales communication. In relationship, it may be texting, counseling, conversation, mutual friend, or social media. Mercury says, fix the communication channel. If Mercury is strong, the message travels clearly. If Mercury is weak, there may be confusion, missed emails, poor documentation, gossip, overthinking, or wrong words at the wrong time. If Moon is the connector, the result comes through emotion, family, mother, women, public response, caregivers, home, food, water, psychology, counseling, community, or emotional support. In marriage, Moon may show family involvement. In property, Moon may show mother, home, residence, land, water, or emotional attachment. In career, Moon may show public acceptance, audience mood, customer response, or a female colleague. In health, Moon may show nursing, diet, fluids, counseling, rest, emotional healing, or mental health support. Moon says the matter needs emotional acceptance. If Moon is strong, people respond. If Moon is weak, the connector is moody, unstable, fearful, inconsistent, or emotionally overwhelmed. If Venus is the Nakta planet, the bridge comes through spouse, women, partner, artist, designer, diplomat, finance person, luxury space, relationship circle, beauty industry, vehicle matter, business associate, or social grace. In relationship, Venus brings attraction. In business, Venus brings charm, branding, refinement, pleasure, client comfort, or aesthetic appeal. In career, Venus may connect through art, finance, hospitality, beauty, design, luxury, diplomacy, or a woman's support. Venus says, grace opens the door. If Venus is strong, the introduction is pleasant and supportive. If Venus is weak, there may be attraction without commitment, pleasure without maturity, beauty without values, or social charm without follow-through. If Mars is the connector, the result comes through action, courage, engineers, surgeons, police, military, land, property, machinery, vehicles, emergency, younger males, rivals, technicians, or people who solve through force and speed. In property, Mars may show a land agent, engineer, surveyor, builder, police, legal enforcer, or technical inspector. In health, Mars may show surgery, emergency treatment, physiotherapy, blood work, or active intervention. In business, Mars may show operations, machinery, technical repair, competition logistics, or urgent execution. Mars says, act, decide, repair, cut through. If Mars is strong, the bridge is decisive. If Mars is afflicted, the result may come through conflict, anger, pressure, haste, injury, litigation, or breakage. A strong Mars can deliver through courage. A weak Mars can burn the bridge. If Jupiter is the Nakta planet, the connector is a teacher, guru, mentor, lawyer, advisor, priest, judge, professor, banker, benefactor, policymaker, counselor, institution, or ethical guide. In legal matters, Jupiter may show lawyer, judge, settlement advisor, or wise counsel. In career, Jupiter may show mentor, professor, senior advisor, institutional recommendation, or policy approval. In finance, Jupiter may show banking, audit, regulation, or ethical financial guidance. In children or education, Jupiter may show teacher, doctor, guide, tutor, or blessing. Jupiter says, seek wisdom, follow the ethical route. If Jupiter is strong, the bridge protects. If Jupiter is weak, advice may be impractical, overconfident, moralistic, delayed, or too theoretical. If Sun is the connector, the result comes through authority. Father, boss, senior official, government, executive, manager, political figure, institutional head, or public recognition. In career, the boss matters. In government work, official approval matters. In visa or documents, the seal matters. In property, authority approval matters. In family, father or elder male may decide. Sun says, respect hierarchy, get the approval. If Sun is strong, authority helps. If Sun is weak, ego clash, pride, bureaucracy, status anxiety, or senior level resistance may block the channel. If Saturn participates as connector, the result becomes slower, heavier, institutional, duty-based, bureaucratic, labor-oriented, or compliance-driven. Classically, Nakta is a faster intermediary. If the third planet is slower and collects the light, the yoga moves closer to Yamaya. But in practical reading, Saturn's involvement makes the bridge serious. Saturn may show elder, worker, regulator, auditor, servant, laborer, old institution, government queue, compliance department, factory, construction system, machinery, mining, oil, gas, debt, or delay. Saturn says, you will not get this by excitement. You will get it by patience, duty, and endurance. In career, it may come through long service. In property, through construction, repair, documentation, or delayed registration. In health, through chronic care, discipline, physiotherapy, or slow recovery. In finance, through saving, restructuring, austerity, or conservative planning. Now bring in the houses. This is where Nakta becomes predictive. If Nakta activates the first house, the bridge affects body, identity, health, appearance, self-direction, personal decision, visibility, or public presence. The native may meet the right doctor through referral. A career result may come through personal branding. A relationship may begin because the native becomes visible. The message, show up, you are part of the bridge. If Nakta activates the fourth house, the bridge works through mother, family, home, land, property, vehicle, residence, relocation, domestic peace, emotional base, or office foundation. A property deal may move through broker, mother, family, elder, bank offer, interior consultant, local contact, or vehicle agent. A domestic issue may need mediation. The message, do not settle the home matter alone. If Nakta activates the seventh house, it works through spouse, partner, clients, competitors, public others, contract, negotiation, counseling, market, lawsuit, or business dealing. Marriage may happen through introduction. A lawsuit may move through arbitration. A client may come through referral. A business deal may require an agent. The message, reach the other person through the right channel. If Nakta activates the 10th house, it affects career, authority, employer, boss, state, institution, workplace, government, public status, rank, promotion, accountability, and recognition. A job may come through HR. Promotion may come through manager recommendation. A government matter may require official clearance. Public success may need producer, organizer, sponsor, or gatekeeper. The message, find the gatekeeper. If Nakta activates the fifth house, it works through children, students, creativity, romance, education, advisors, school, stage, learning space, speculation, or creative expression. A child matter may move through teacher, doctor, tutor, or counselor. A romance may happen through creative circles. A project may succeed through editor, producer, collaborator, student, audience, or investor. Education may require mentor, coach, or recommendation. The message, the result needs creative or advisory mediation. If Nakta activates the ninth house, it works through guru, mentor, fatherly figure, judge, teacher, temple, university, law, long-distance travel, pilgrimage, publication, dharma, fortune, or higher learning. A legal matter moves through lawyer or judge. Foreign travel moves through institution, advisor, university, or immigration consultant. A spiritual matter moves through guru, priest, scripture, or pilgrimage. A publication moves through editor, mentor, or academic guide. The message, the door opens through wisdom, law, blessing, or distance. Now apply signs. If Nakta happens through Aries, the connector is fast, bold, fiery, action-oriented, competitive, entrepreneurial, technical, or military-like. The event moves quickly but needs control. Through Taurus, the connector is stable, financial, sensual, family-based, wealth-related, beauty-oriented, food-related, or value-based. The bridge is money, family, voice, possessions, banking, or spouse. Through Gemini, the connector is communication, speech, writing, siblings, networking, marketing, trade, commerce, data, or media. The bridge is conversation. Through Cancer, the connector is family, mother, home, emotion, property, vehicles, community, nourishment, or psychological safety. The bridge is emotional acceptance. Through Leo, the connector is authority, father, leadership, education, fame, recognition, creativity, romance, or moral judgment. The bridge is visibility. Through Virgo, the connector is service, health, routine, analysis, correction, subordinates, technical work, documents, healing, or precision. The bridge is method. Through Libra, the connector is marriage, partnership, diplomacy, negotiation, law, image, fairness, beauty, or social grace. The bridge is cooperation. Through Scorpio, the connector is research, secrecy, occult, inheritance, crisis, surgery, psychology, sexuality, hidden knowledge, or transformation. The bridge is depth. Through Sagittarius, the connector is teacher, law, religion, philosophy, university publication, long-distance travel, ethics, institution, or higher wisdom. The bridge is guidance. Through Capricorn, the connector is work, duty, government, status, pressure, timeline, construction, compliance, labor, machinery, or institutional accountability. The bridge is responsibility. Through Aquarius, the connector is network, gains, technology, digital systems, innovation, reform, science, community, or futuristic platform. The bridge is the network. Through Pisces, the connector is faith, foreign land, healing, dream, retreat, charity, spiritual institution, surrender, imagination, or compassion. The bridge is grace. Now understand the difference between Nakta and other Tajika Yogas. In Ittasala, the result is direct. In Asharfa, the contact has passed. The matter is releasing, cooling, or becoming aftermath. In Nakta, the result is not direct but not denied. It comes through a faster connector. In Yamaya, a slower, senior institutional force collects the matter. In Manau, Mars or Saturn obstructs the promise. In Kambula, the moon makes the matter lived and real. In Kalasara, the setup exists, but the moon does not embody it. Therefore, the result may remain theoretical. This is critical. Even in Nakta Yoga, the connector must be strong. If the intermediary is weak, combust, retrograde, afflicted, in difficult houses, or obstructed by Mars or Saturn, the bridge becomes unreliable. The recruiter calls, but the job does not finalize. The broker shows the property, but the sale does not close. The family introduces the proposal, but marriage does not mature. The lawyer advises, but the case does not move. The teacher guides, but the student does not act. So in a professional Varshaphala reading, never stop at Nakta exists. Ask, is the connector strong? Is it dignified? Is it afflicted? Is it combust? Is it retrograde? Is Mars or Saturn cutting the light? Does the moon support embodiment? Is the yoga in a Kendra or Kona? Because Kendras, 1st, 4th, 7th, 10th, make results visible, concrete, public, and event-like. Nakta and Kendras may show real meetings, contracts, interviews, property visits, family settlements, negotiations, client referrals, or public introductions. Konas, especially 5th and 9th, make results meaningful, fortunate, educational, creative, spiritual, legal, or dharmic. Nakta and Konas may show teachers, mentors, children, advisors, creative collaborators, legal blessings, publication opportunities, courses, pilgrimage, or wisdom-based intervention. Now see the practical examples. A person asks, will I get a job this year? Lagnesha and 10th Lord do not connect directly. Mercury connects both. This is Nakta. The answer is not no job. The answer is the job comes through Mercury. Recruiter, resume, email, interview, documentation, LinkedIn, technical test, or communication channel. Fix your profile, send the message, prepare the interview. The bridge is active. A person asks, will marriage happen? Lugnatia and 7th Lord do not connect directly. Venus connects both. The answer, marriage does not happen through force. It comes through Venus, social circle, attraction, family introduction, woman, partner, aesthetic event, relationship platform, or graceful negotiation. But values must be clear. A person asks, will property move? Lugnatia and 4th Lord do not connect. Mars connects both. The answer, property moves through Mars, land agent, engineer, builder, surveyor, technical inspection, legal enforcement, or decisive action. But avoid conflict, haste, and aggressive negotiation. A person asks, will the court case settle? Lugnatia and the Matter Lord do not connect. Jupiter connects both. The answer, the matter moves through lawyer, judge, legal advisor, wise counsel, ethical argument, or institutional settlement. Strong guidance is the key. A person asks, will health improve? Lugnatia and 6th Lord do not connect. Moon connects both. The answer, recovery comes through care, nursing, diet, emotional support, family, counseling, fluids, rest, mental health, and proper routine. The emotional body must heal with the physical body. This is the true power of Nakta Yoga. It is not merely prediction, it is strategy. It tells you where the result is hidden. It tells you who carries the light. It tells you whether to speak, negotiate, wait, seek counsel, approach authority, ask family, use technology, repair documents, or involve mediation. Many people fail not because destiny denies them, but because they keep pushing the wrong door. Nakta says, stop forcing direct access. Find the bridge. You want the job? Find the recruiter. You want the deal? Find the broker. You want healing? Find the right practitioner. You want marriage? Allow introduction. You want legal settlement? Use counsel. You want publication? Find the editor. You want spiritual growth? Find the teacher. You want business expansion? Use the platform. This is not weakness. This is intelligent timing. In some years, your power is not in direct conquest. Your power is in recognizing the connector. That is why a yearly Varshaphala reading is so valuable. It does not merely say this will happen or this will not happen. It reveals the mechanism. It shows whether the year is direct, delayed, obstructed, mediated, embodied, weakened, rescued, or transferred. And if Nakta Yoga is active, the message is clear. Your result may already be possible, but it is waiting behind the right person, the right message, the right document, the right platform, the right referral, the right advisor, the right introduction. So do not read Nakta passively. Use it. Identify the connector, strengthen the channel, act through the bridge, because what cannot happen directly may still happen beautifully through the right intermediary. That is the 5th Tajika Yoga, Nakta Yoga, the yoga of the bridge, the yoga of referral, the yoga of mediation, the yoga of the messenger, the yoga that teaches you that destiny often moves through people. And when you know who carries the light, you know exactly where the year is asking you to go. For a personal yearly Varshaphala reading, this is where the real value lies, not in generic prediction, but in knowing your active yogas, your timing windows, your strongest houses, your weakest links, your hidden connectors, and the precise channel through which your year can open.